a pet simulation game mysteriously appeared on my phone. Inside, a pink little octopus wearing a suit lives seriously every day. Totally adorable. But the little octopus has troubles too. It has a crush on the little rabbit, but the little rabbit is scared of it and is planning to work somewhere else. Watching my sad octopus son, my heart broke. I threw it into the dressing room and changed its unchanging suit, giving it a cool casual outfit instead. Good boy, go charm that little rabbit. The next day, my cold boss wasn't wearing his black suit, but instead wore casual clothes that totally didn't match his vibe, even scarier. After work, I opened the game, and my poor little octopus was lying on the floor dejected, even sadder than before. A friend sent me a cyber prayer app. And though I didn't believe in it, I went with the flow and made a wish. Let me know what my boss Shen Xuzhao is thinking. At least don't let him fail me. I'm currently a shooter assistant. Ever since being saved by an octopus beastman from the Zerg 10 years ago, I've dreamed of becoming a soother to help warrior, suffering from mental contamination after fighting the Zerg. Shen Xuzhao is currently the only first-class soother in District C. We recent graduates should be fighting to be a first-class soother's assistant. But Shen Xuzhao is stern and gives off cold vibes wherever he goes. Rumor has it he's a terrifying snake beastman, with the impressive record of failing 2 interns in a row, making him someone all interns fear. So his assistant position was decided by lottery. And I was the unlucky one. I'm a rabbit beastman, and fear of snakes is written in my genes. When I first met Shen Xuzhao, shaking his hand and feeling his cold body temperature, plus his snake-like expressionless face, my instincts told me the rumors were right. He must be a snake beastman. This is terrifying. I woke nervously every day, not daring to say a word to him. And I decided that when I can apply to transfer to another district in 6 months, I'll apply immediately. After the cyber prayer wish, nothing happened. I still couldn't rid Shen Xuzhao's emotions from his expressionless face. I don't even dare look at his face. A pet simulation game appeared on my phone. It's normal for phones to randomly download apps. Just as I was about to uninstall it, I saw the cute pink octopus on the icon and hesitated. Ever since being saved by an octopus, I've loved these soft little guys with 8 tentacles. I opened the game, and in a tidy apartment lived a pink little octopus. The apartment furniture was very basic, obviously designed to make players pay for decoration. I know these tricks. The little octopus wearing a white shirt that was expressionlessly frying fish. Though it's a 2D game, this little octopus is quite cute, with big eyes, pink skin, even its expressionless face looks adorable. I wanted to pet the little octopus, but the game said I needed to level up to unlock interactions. To level up, I need to watch this little octopus live and get to know it. Though I could watch this little octopus all day without getting bored, would other people really like a game with no interaction at first? No wonder it was installed as spam software. The little octopus ate, washed dishes, and went to work out. In the bathroom, the little octopus took off all its clothes, then a mosaic covered its little butt. As the shower water ran, I sighed helplessly. What's there to hide about a 2D little octopus's pink butt? It's not like I really wanted to see it. After bathing, the little octopus lay in bed, seriously taking out a book to read. I zoomed in on the screen and saw the cover said dating rules. I sighed again. So serious, I thought it was reading something profound. I got sleepy listening to the little octopus's sleeping breaths. What a little octopus with regular habits, so cute. The next day I didn't sleep in for once. Eating breakfast, watching the little octopus open its closet full of black suits, it took one out and put it on. Though I haven't found the pay button yet, I know this is definitely to make me pay for clothes for the little octopus later, with the suit being the default outfit. The little octopus in the black suit is also especially cute. My cold ball Shen Xuzhao also wears black suits every day, but only makes people feel scared. I've been working as Shen Xuzhao's assistant for almost 6 months, and still can't get used to working next to a snake long term. After several days like this, I finally was about to level up and unlock interaction mode, able to buy cute new clothes for the little octopus. Even working next to a snake couldn't dampen my good mood that day. I secretly opened the website, but this damn site only worked on the office network. I guiltily downloaded the application form. After finishing everything, I discovered Shen Xuzhao was standing not far behind me. I nearly died of fright. TTC. Will he get angry and fail my evaluation? But his expression didn't change at all, and he left quickly. He seemed to just glance over. I remembered that snakes generally have poor eyesight. He probably didn't see, unlike octopi, who have great vision. Fortunately, except for Shen Xuzhao's cold aura seeming heavier, there were no other abnormalities, so I'm safe for now. After work, I opened the pet game. For some reason, the little octopus's mood had dropped to red after work, and it didn't make dinner, instead taking alcohol from the fridge and drinking glass after glass. The game had reached level 2, so I quickly unlocked the interaction option, but I still couldn't touch the little octopus, or let it know I exist. But I unlocked more information about the little octopus. The little octopus has a crush subordinate Mr. Little Rabbit, but the little rabbit is always scared of him. Apart from work, he doesn't dare approach the little rabbit, for fear of scaring him. He discovered the little rabbit wants to work somewhere else, and he can't stop him at all. No wonder the little octopus reads dating rules before bed. Turns out it has a crush. How could any rabbit be scared of such a cute little octopus? No taste at all. Watching my sad octopus son, I decided to help it. Wearing that suit all the time won't work. I opened the newly unlocked dressing room and threw the little octopus in, taking off its black suit that seemed welded to its body, giving him a fresh t-shirt and jeans instead, plus sneakers and a new hairstyle. What a fresh young man octopus, so cute. Go charm that little rabbit. New memories appeared in the little octopus's mind. He went to a salon for a new haircut and bought a new outfit, maybe with a different style. The little rabbit wouldn't be so scared of him. The next day, looking in the mirror, the little octopus's eyes widened, seeming unaccustomed to his new hairstyle. Opening his closet, other colors appeared among the black suits. He habitually reached for the black suit, but hesitated. Finally choosing the outfit I picked for him. However, my good mood vanished the moment I saw Shen Tuzhao. He had also changed his hairstyle, like the little octopus, and wore casual clothes. The little octopus's expressionless face is cute, like a young college guy, but Shen Tuzhao's expressionless face radiates cold terror. This outfit doesn't suit him at all. Maybe it's psychological, but I feel he's even scarier now. Except when soothing patients in the treatment room, when I work as his assistant. Other times, he doesn't bother with me, always keeping his distance from me. But today, for some reason, he keeps appearing next to me and staring at me. Being stared at by a snake like this, I just want to run. This day felt endless to me. When quitting time came, I clocked out and left without hesitation. Even after getting home, my nervous and scared feelings hadn't completely calmed down. I opened my phone to look at the cute little octopus. But I found the little octopus lying dejected on the apartment floor, looking pitiful. Its mood index was even lower than yesterday, nearly dropping to Zia. With the new style, Mr. Little Rabbit not only didn't like it, but became even more scared of the little octopus. The little octopus's heart was breaking, wanting the little rabbit not to be scared of him, wanting the little rabbit not to leave. So there really are rabbits as scared of octopi as they are of snakes. What can we do about this? Luckily I'm a rabbit beastman. I know how to win over rabbits. Give rabbits good food. Half of a rabbit's happiness comes from good food. I clicked on the TV in the apartment, and soon, the apartment started playing ads for foods rabbits love. The sudden TV sound startled the little octopus who was lying there like it was dead from despair. It watched the TV content and its eyes lit up a bit. The next day, Shen Tuzhou finally wasn't as weird as yesterday. Though as a snake facing a rabbit, there are bound to be irrational moments. But it seems he regained his senses today. At lunch, a delivery guy brought food. He actually ordered takeout instead of eating at the cafeteria. This was a first in 6 months. But Shen Xiaoxiao actually walked toward me carrying that obviously expensive food box. What's he doing? Showing off his braised rabbit to me. Though rabbits are rabbits and rabbit beastmen are rabbit beastmen, seeing that kind of thing is still scary. Under my horrified gaze, he opened the food box. And it was actually expensive vegetables and fruits I couldn't afford. Bai Chen, you've performed very well these 6 months. This lunch is for you. Hope you like it. Ah, so he's satisfied with me. But he failed 2 interns in a row. He's a regular on the avoid at all cost list. But thinking back on these 6 months, though he looks cold, his movements are gentle when using mental power to soothe the patients. And he doesn't hide anything either. As his assistant, I've learned a lot from him. And he's never yelled at me. A boss who doesn't yell is top tier among bosses. Could there be some misunderstanding here? He's not some ruthless demon king. Finally, I gathered my courage. Mr. Shen, why did your previous 2 interns get failed by you? He froze for a moment. So that's what this is about. He lowered his eyes. The first intern was late 15 times in 1 month and accidentally scheduled all patients for the entire week on the same day, causing the irritable patients to fight in the waiting area and refuse to apologize. There are actually such unreliable people. Mentally contaminated patients are all very irritable. How could you let them all meet like that? The second intern mixed up patients' medications multiple times, causing more than one patient's mental contamination to worsen. My goodness. How could someone who studied soothing medicine for 8 years make such basic mistakes? Later I found out he previously studied something else and only studied soothing medicine for 4 years. These 2 people had the nerve to post online and trash Mr. Shen's reputation. Mr. Shen, I'm sorry, because you always look so serious. And there were rumors about you failing interns. I misunderstood you before. Do I look very serious? He tried hard to squeeze out a smile, looking a bit comical. How about this? Is it any better? Why is he like this? Mr. Shen doesn't seem to be the serious scary type. He's the adorably clueless type. Just being like before is fine. I was prejudiced before. He continued, you're a very qualified soother assistant. I won't fail you. I hope we can continue working together. But his tone became more dejected, of course. If you want to work with another soother, I'll write you a recommendation letter. So he did see the application form before. Is he trying to get me to stay? But he's a snake. No rabbit would dare work under a snake here. I didn't answer for a long time. But Mr. Shen didn't press me. Take your time with lunch. I'll step out for a bit. Besides looking a bit cold, Mr. Shen is actually gentle at heart. Whether I leave or stay. Those 2 jerks who slandered Mr. Shen better get what's coming to them. I posted on the forum with my real name. I laid out the whole story online. Mr. Shen's previous 2 assistants quickly got torn apart in the comments. At first, they both tried to fight back and smear Mr. Shen in the comments. But as people dug deep, their history of irresponsible behavior quickly got exposed. Turns out these two went to other places for internship. Same terrible attitude. One got fired. The other already switched careers. Mr. Shen has a great reputation with patients, always known as a gentle, caring, and skilled therapist. In my post, I said Mr. Shen never yells at assistants. He just looks scary, with that blank expression, but he's actually really gentle inside. And the pay is great. Tons of people want to intern under Mr. Shen. In just a few hours, Mr. Shen went from being avoided by everyone to being the most sought after boss. This way, even if I leave, someone better suited will come intern with Mr. Shen. Near closing time, Mr. Shen's phone showed a trending forum post. By Chen, did you write this? Oh my god, having your boss see what you posted online. Talk about social death. Thank you. For the first time, I saw a smile in his eyes. It looked really nice. Mr. Shen is actually quite handsome. He just has this serious vibe that keeps people at a distance. Mr. Shen has taken really good care of me these past 6 months. I just wrote what I genuinely felt. Mr. Shen, did you already know they were trashing you online? Why didn't you fight back? I did fail them. Oh, they're just recent graduates. Maybe after a setback, they'll change. Too bad they didn't. It wasn't until I was sitting on the subway that I realized I wasn't afraid of Mr. Shen today. Even if he is a snake, he's a gentle and kind snake. Maybe I shouldn't judge him with prejudice. Let me spend more time with him and think it over. Got home and opened my phone. Little Octopus made it home too. Today Little Octopus is in a great mood. Bought clams and shrimp, made 3 dishes and a soup. Looks like he's got some skills. Turns out there was a misunderstanding with Mr. Rabbit all along. Today the misunderstanding was cleared up. Little Rabbit finally isn't scared of him, and even helped him out. Love my cute and kind Mr. Rabbit so much. Little Octopus is way too adorable. I looked everywhere, but couldn't find the payment button. Don't these developers even want to make money? Whatever. I'm definitely helping my octopus son win over Little Rabbit. Everything Little Octopus ordered arrived at the door. It carefully opened the package. Inside was a book, and some fruits and vegetables. I zoomed in, and it's actually a rabbit food recipe book. Looks like Little Octopus is getting the hint. Early the next day, Little Octopus started using the recipe to make a lunchbox for his crush, Mr. Rabbit. Rabbits absolutely love good food. I spent half my salary on eating. Otherwise I wouldn't be such a homebody rabbit. If some beast was willing to make me delicious lunches, even if he was a snake, I'd love him. No wait, snakes are off limits. This morning's appointment is with a tiger. He seems to be old friends with Mr. Shen. Joel, you're still the man. Too bad you left the service. I stared wide-eyed with perked ears, waiting expectantly for Mr. Tiger. Seeing my curiosity, Mr. Tiger got excited too. When Joe was a military medic, not only was he skilled, he could calm down even the most violent patients. And damn, he was strong as hell too. You know how embarrassing it is for a bunch of us to lose to a medic. Whenever we met cocky new recruits, we challenged them. You can't even beat our medic. Yes, hell, the next we in today, where I can't take it, watch them get back cookies kicked trying to fight at you. So Mr. Shen used to be a military medic, and the really strong kind too. That explains it. Mr. Shen is one of the few people who can wear a black suit without looking like an insurance salesman. Someone like that must be in great shape. Mr. Shen really does have a nice physique. At lunch, Mr. Shen actually brought out a lunchbox. Is it a love lunch from his girlfriend? Then that lunchbox ended up on my desk. Chen, I've been practicing cooking lately. Could you try it and give me some feedback? Wow, I had no idea Mr. Shen could cook. I opened the lunchbox. There was rice, vegetables, and fruit. All foods that rabbits love. And none of it was cheap. All stuff I usually can't afford to buy. I took a few bites. It tasted really good. Thanks, it's delicious. Mr. Shen is an excellent cook. His eyes lit up from my praise. But my heart was racing. This is way too many coincidences. Little Octopus has a crush on a little rabbit. I changed its outfit. The next day Mr. Shen wore a completely different style. I hinted that Little Octopus should win over Little Rabbit with food. He not only ordered expensive take. Today he even made me a lunchbox. Most importantly, Little Octopus also made lunch for Little Rabbit this morning. Mr. Shen, you treated me to lunch. Let me treat you to dinner tonight. His eyes got even brighter. Okay. Still expressionless. But I could hear the excitement in his voice. We went to a mixed cuisine restaurant. I noticed he only ordered shellfish, shrimp, and crab. Not a single land meat that snakes would like. Everything he ordered was Little Octopus's favorite food. I kept refilling his drink. He didn't refuse at all. I got him pretty drunk. Until he was completely wasted and dizzy, staring at me without blinking. Mr. Shen, let me take you home. Where do you live? He groggily mumbled the name of an upscale neighborhood. I struggled to drag him into a taxi. He's a good head taller than me. I accidentally touched his abs and chest. Really great physique. No wonder he beat all those recruits. When he opened his front door, I saw a familiar room. I probably know this apartment better than he does. Mr. Shen is actually Little Octopus. Little Octopus was lying on the couch, and beside it was a little rabbit looking at its phone. Who understands the salvation of seeing yourself in a pet game? So this isn't actually a pet game. It's surveillance footage of Mr. Shen's house, so I'm a creep who's been spying on Mr. Shen for weeks. Mr. Shen groggily stood up. I'm dirty, need a shower. Then he wobbled toward the bathroom. No, Mr. Shen. You'll fall if you shower now. I was too late. He walked into the shower and turned on the water. He really was hammered. Didn't even take his clothes off, thinking about having to help him out of his wet clothes. My face was already turning red. The soaked Mr. Shen suddenly disappeared. All his clothes fell to the floor. I quickly went to check, moving aside that black suit. A little pink octopus was lying on the ground. Times cuter than his human form. So soft and pink. How can something be this adorable? So Mr. Shen's true form isn't a snake. He really is a little pink octopus. I tried reaching my hand toward little octopus, its tentacles wrapped around my hand. I gently picked it up. The whole octopus turned from pink to red, using 2 tentacles to cover its blushing face. Shy about being held by little rabbit, saying he's shy with that blank expression. Baby, you're so cute. I immediately regretted it. I must be crazy. How could I call my boss baby? Little octopus went from light red to blood red. I think it's about to explode. Cute. You don't think octopuses are scary? My ears turned red as I blurted out. How could octopuses be scary? Little octopus is the cutest. If I'd known Mr. Shen's true form was a pink octopus earlier, I might have been kicked out for harassment. Hearing the praise, little octopus fell into sweet dreams. Even after getting home, I couldn't believe. I not only complimented Mr. Shen, but called him baby. Though I called little octopus baby. But Mr. Shen is a grown man. This is so embarrassing. But Mr. Shen's true form really is adorable. It's just natural rabbit instinct. Wait. That little octopus has a crush on his subordinate little rabbit, which means Mr. Shen has a crush on me. Once I knew this truth, I felt like I couldn't act normal around him anymore. Good thing tomorrow's the weekend. 2 days to process this. The next day, I couldn't help secretly opening the game. Mr. Shen was already up. The suited little octopus had changed from pink to red. Is she sick? Drinking and showering like that could definitely make you sick. Little rabbit called me baby. Little rabbit seems to really like little octopus's true form. Many people find octopuses scary, so I rarely tell people my true form. Want little rabbit to call me baby again. Shy, so it's shyness. That's why he turned red. I covered my burning face, though calling someone baby is embarrassing. Knowing the other person is even shyer makes it feel okay. Makes me want to tease him more. Someday Mr. Shen sent me another person's contact. Bai Chen, this is the new assistant. He'll be my aide. Could you show him the ropes? Mr. Shen is now the most popular boss. Of course people would compete to be his assistant. Though many therapists have multiple assistants, they usually only have one aide. If he becomes Mr. Shen's aide, what about me? But Mr. Shen already knows I want to transfer. Hiring a new aide now is normal. He's not targeting me. He's willing to give me high score as and write recommendation letter style. I never clearly told him whether I'm leaving or staying. But my heart still hurts. The new assistant is a chinchilla, also a fluffy cute animal. Someone who likes rabbits would definitely like chinchillas. Monday morning, Mr. Shen still looked expressionless, but his panicked movements and rendered sincere ears showed his nervousness. Good morning, Bai Chen, I replied. Good morning, Mr. Shen. Actually, I'm not good at all. The new assistant, Mr. Chinchilla, had already arrived. He stood next to Mr. Shen, looking all enthusiastic about starting work. And he has a great personality. I chatted with the Chinchilla for a bit, but Mr. Shen was watching us very suspiciously, probably worried I'd badmouth him to his new assistant. After all, in his mind I'm someone who wants to quit anytime. I logged into the website to delete my transfer application. My evaluator had changed. Maybe that game really is just a game. Besides Mr. Shen being an octopus, everything else was coincidence and my wishful thinking. He doesn't have a crush on me. To him I'm just an assistant who wants to quit. He's just naturally kind, so he won't make things hard for me. That's all. Mr. Shen is very professional and patient. Chinchilla can easily handle being his aide. Seems like they don't need me here anymore. 3 days until applications open. And I have a week of vacation saved up. I submitted a vacation request to Mr. Shen. He looked really sad, like he was about to break. But I know it's all in my head. Mr. Shen just always looks expressionless. True. Paid vacation expires when you leave if you don't use it. Approved. Have fun. I booked a 7-day beach trip. While gazing at the ocean from the beach, I still opened the pet game. Little Octopus's mood had dropped to 0. And there were many beer bottles on the floor. Thought Mr. Rabbit liked my octopus form. Even called me baby. Was it all just a drunken dream? Little Rabbit still hates me. Planning to leave. Can't even stand spending the last few days with me. Sir, why have you been staring at your phone wallpaper for half an hour? I wondered. I'm playing a pet game. Raising a little octopus. He quietly moved away from me, fear in his eyes. But you didn't have any apps open. You were just staring at your phone's screensaver the whole time. I checked with a few people around me. Only I could see this little game. That means this little game doesn't exist at all. All of this was just my hallucination. So not only was I being delusional, but I've gone crazy too. I should see a psychiatrist when I get back. Working as an assistant in this mental state would be irresponsible to patients. The next day, I was still lying on the beach watching the sunset. This was when the beach was most crowded. Suddenly, my head started pounding with intense pain from the inside. Screams echoed all around me. 10 years ago, I felt the same pain. Until everyone was lying on the ground from the headaches, unable to move, and about 10 massive, ugly bugs that everyone had seen on TV or in books appeared before us all. It's the Zerg. We were attacked by the Zerg. The Zerg devour beast people's mental energy to strengthen themselves. Then the beast people, whose mental energy has been destroyed and turned into breathing corpses, will have eggs laid and hatched inside their bodies by the broodmother, until they're completely devoured by the newborn Zerg. The beach should have been the safest place. There's no forest here, no fresh water, lakes where these Zerg could hide. But they appeared anyway, in this place with weak defenses. The Zerg took everyone to an island. And a junior broodmother was at the center of the island, selecting containers for her future children. A junior broodmother's egg must have washed up on this abandoned island. There's fresh water and plants here, and food in the sea, enough for it to lay its first 10 eggs and hatch them into worker bugs. And for it to become more powerful, it needs Zerg hatched using beast people's bodies as containers. At the beach closest to the island became its choice. I was the first person it chose. I'm a comforter assistant. If there are no soldiers or other comforters here, then I, having received mental energy training, would be the tastiest to the Zerg among everyone here. 10 years ago, I was just as helpless as I am now. Until a giant octopus descended from the sky. I'll never forget what that octopus looked like. The broodmother's mental tentacles tried to invade my brain and absorb my mental energy. Sweat soaked my hair. I remembered that mental attack course I took as an elective in college. The professor told us that those of us who received mental energy training have a responsibility to protect ordinary people. If there are no warriors nearby, then we are the warriors. The moment before its mental tentacles invaded my brain, the broodmother collapsed into sleep, and the other low-level worker bugs lost their ability to act without the broodmother's commands. My mental hypnosis worked. Maybe it can sleep for half an hour. But everyone was wrapped in white bug webs, unable to move. And when the broodmother wakes up, it will be furious and quickly kill everyone. A giant octopus quietly crawled out of the seawater. I recognized it immediately as the octopus beast person who saved me 10 years ago. He grabbed one person with one tentacle, carrying 6 people at once, and moving them farther from the Zerg. Everything was quiet. No one dared disturb the sleeping broodmother. Until the last trip, the broodmother woke up. It was enraged. Someone had taken away its food and containers. All the Zerg charged in this direction. The octopus rushed toward the Zerg. 10 years later, this octopus was still strong. His attacks were effortless, and the Zerg fell one after another. So he wasn't unable to fight them. He was just afraid these captured ordinary people would get hurt. Soon, all the Zerg had fallen. The broodmother's final mental attack before dying caused most people to suffer mental contamination. Many fell into rage or unconsciousness. Without immediate treatment, their brains would suffer irreversible damage. Despite my splitting headache, I still released my mental energy to treat these injured people as much as possible. But my treatment only worked on mild mental contamination. I couldn't treat those with severe mental contamination, so stop their contamination from getting worse. Until a mental energy net several times stronger than mine covered everyone. The patients who had fallen into rage gradually regained their sanity. This was something only a first-level comforter could do, and that mental energy net came from the octopus beast person. He confided in Hyo. It reminded me of Mr. Shen that the tiger beast person mentioned. He untied the people bound by the bug webs. The survivors hugged each other and cried. Mr. Octopus, do you remember saving me 10 years ago? Now you've saved me again. I really don't know how to repay you. The giant octopus beast person opened his mouth. Bai Chen, it's me. The voice was quite familiar. It was actually Mr. Shen's voice, so the octopus who saved me twice was Mr. Shen. But shouldn't he be in District C right now? How did he end up here? The giant octopus slowly shrank, becoming a palm-sized little octopus. Paired with Mr. Shen's deep voice, there was a weird contrasting cuteness. I picked up the little octopus and found a corner where no one was around to talk. I saw the beach photos you posted online and knew you were here. Today is the deadline for submitting applications. I wanted to try one last time to convince you to stay in person, so I came here. Convince me to stay? But didn't you already hire a new assistant? The little octopus covered his forehead with a tentacle. I should have told you sooner. You've improved rapidly these past 6 months and can now handle treating patients with mild mental contamination on your own. Just like today, so I plan to apply for Junior Comforter certification for you. That's why I hired a new assistant to take over your work. Oh, why didn't I just ask him directly? I'm an idiot who can't speak up. Then why did my evaluator change to another first-level comforter from District D? The entire little octopus turned bright red and curled up. Because that day you saw my true form. And instead of being scared, you called me cute and called me baby. I thought the Comforter Association rules that if both parties are dating, they can't give scores. The District D Comforter is my friend and very honest. I sent him your files and performance records from these past days. He'll definitely give you a very fair score. The little octopus got redder as he spoke, looking like he was about to be cooked. Later I realized it was all a misunderstanding. I was being presumptuous. I interrupted him. Mr. Shen, do you like me? The entire little octopus became completely cooked. Yes, Bai Chen, I like you, but don't feel troubled by it. I just hope you'll stay in District C as a junior comforter. Losing a comforter with your potential would be District C's loss. So you're not trying to keep me here for personal reasons at all. The little octopus turned gray, white again, the color of despair. It's completely for personal reasons. Turning into this form now is also because I discovered you like little octopuses. No wonder you turned palm-sized and are lying in my hand. If this isn't seduction, what is? Actually, I was probably jealous a few days ago. I've fallen for Mr. Shenxiu. The little octopus turned blood red again. Then can you be my boyfriend? Can you not apply for a transfer? Can you keep calling me baby? Looking at the little octopus who was so excited he was about to faint. Yes, oh yes, but can you turn human? Even though this is cute. At such an important moment like confessing, I don't want my future memories to just be of a little octopus lying in my palm. But applause came from all around us. So touching if it weren't for the octopus chasing love across thousands of miles. We'd all be served food. Mr. Shen, you too must be happier. Wait, weren't you all busy hugging, crying, and calling family to report you're safe? Where did you all come from? I covered my face. So embarrassing. But the usually shy little octopus puffed out his chest, looking very proud. Soon, rescue personnel arrived. Those with mental contamination were all sent to the hospital. In the hospital bed, I opened that little game again to confirm if it was real or fake. The familiar apartment, but the little octopus was long gone. Believer Bai Chen, your wish to understand what your boss Shen Han Kujia is thinking has been fulfilled. Remember, the most important thing to understand others is sincerity and communication. Believe in the cyber god, burn digital incense, and the god will continue to bless you. The next moment, the little game disappeared from my phone as if it had never existed. Baby, what are you looking at? Mr. Shen had returned to human form, though still expressionless. I already understood his adorably clueless nature. I made a wish in a cyber incense burning out before. Wanting to understand what you are thinking, it seems to have come true. Mr. Shen's ears turned red again. I also made a wish there, wanting you to not be afraid of me anymore, and to be with you. So this cyber god granted 2 wishes at once. Mr. Shen and I have been together for 3 months now. Besides kissing, we haven't done anything else. I prefer being the bottom, but maybe Mr. Shen is too, considering how much he likes acting cute. I watched some tutorials on being a top. For Mr. Shen's sake, I can reluctantly be the top. Mr. Shen, can I come to your place tonight? He was quite delighted. I secretly prepared some things, hoping not to hurt Mr. Shen. I insisted on cooking, though I eat Mr. Shen's loving lunchboxes every day. Today should be my turn to cook. We both got a little tipsy, and I worked up the courage to ask him. Mr. Shen, is it okay? His eyes lit up, and he nodded gently. Then he pounced on me. I realized I was like a rabbit with its own seasoning, devoured by an octopus. I was both angry and embarrassed. How could he use tentacles at that moment? And make me show my tail? I decided not to forgive him for now. But a pink little octopus slowly approached me. Don't try to act cute. You went too far. I don't like little octopuses anymore. The difference between sea creatures and land creatures is just too big. The little octopus turned from pink to gray, white, and lay flat on the bed, looking utterly hopeless. If that pet game was still around, his mood meter would definitely be flashing red. I think I said something too harsh. Just don't be so excessive in the future. The little octopus regained his color, and his tentacles became lively again. Sorry, I was too excited. The little octopus turned the red of nervousness or shyness again. Want to move in? I want to cook every meal for you. Happy Ling. No way. The decor here is terrible. I don't like it. I'm a rabbit who loves life. I won't live in a showroom. Let's go to the furniture store today. We'll buy all the home goods you like. Thinking about how I couldn't find a way to spend money in that game before. Now the little octopus is spending his own money on decorating. I'm definitely the T. Okay. But the next moment, I cried out in pain getting up. I won't forgive you or move in until my back feels better.